Turn around.
From the Olympic Games to Super Bowl Sunday, competition runs deep in all of us. That is why today we present to you our inaugural competition showdown as Greg and Aqua become Greg v. Aqua. Our battleground, the ancient lanes of bowling. Now sure, doesn't exactly bring the drama of, say, the gridiron or the squared circle, but to us, bowling is just as intense.
There is Ernie Schlegel, who won last year's ARC Pinole Open. We sustained a power outage. Hopefully not next week when we go back there for another PBA event.
Aww. The stakes? Plain and simple, and most likely stale, as loser has to eat something from the bowling alley snack bar. And let me tell you, for us gluten-free folk, that's enough to put the fear of God in you. TMI alert, this is what happens if I were to eat gluten. But for glory, I'm willing to risk it all. Oh, yeah. So grab your nachos and watch the pins fly. Along with some very strange bowling animations we found. They're very strange. That's probably the best word to use. Like what the fuck is this right here? Hi, my name is Greg, and I'm an athlete. I can sink 3-pointers while wearing jeans, ride a bike for up to 20 seconds at a time, and whole lot of other stuff. But Aqua, far from a sportsman. He couldn't tell Jerry Rice from Jasmine Rice, alright?
Outrageous!
Instead, he's all about skateboards, which concerns me as a friend because, as we all know, skateboarding is a crime. And to be frank, my push to indoctrinate Aqua into the safer sporting world is what inspired this video in the first place. For he's not that skater boy anymore. He's a family boy now. He's got responsibilities, diapers to change, his babies, and his own.
Outrageous!
And yet, he's still out there trying to pull kickflips like he's Bart Simpson. I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before he ends up in a hospital or handcuffs. So, as a caring and amazing friend and person, it is my duty to lead him towards a more safer and more stately sport. But first, I had one simple question. So bowling, when I say that word, what first comes to mind?
Honestly, the shoes and The Big Lebowski, the movie.
Yeah, not the person.
No. Honestly, what really comes to mind, do you really want to know? In the year 2006, I was at a bowling alley with my family, and out of nowhere, a man who looked like Bootstrap Bill from The Patriot. You remember him?
Yeah.
With the long hair who giggles funny. He's like, hee 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 hee, like that.
Yeah.
He walked in to that bowling alley. He did not approach the bowling desk or anything. This man was not there to bowl. He specifically went to the little food snack bar, the food place, and he ordered like 3 or 4 beers and just ate food from the bowling alley food thing, and then he left. And I thought that was a real power move.
Do you think he's still alive?
No. No, I didn't. Probably not.
Any other thoughts, regards to bowling?
Ebola.
Like the virus?
Yes. Do you remember the Ebola outbreak of like 2013 or 14, something like that? In New York City, there's a place called The Gutter, which is a seedy bowling alley bar thing. That's where the guy with Ebola was. Like,
oh my God.
Right before or after I was there, I don't remember. But I came like very close to Ebola exposure. I do remember that. So that's my other bowling story.
With memories like those, it was going to take a lot of persuading to get Aqua into bowling. But luckily, I remembered. Aqua is a gamer. And I had just what the video game doctor ordered. So this is Circuit Pro Bowling. The
Brunswick.
Well, naturally. This is the premier simulation bowling game of 1998. I think it's a good way to ease you into the sport.
Exhibition's skins game. Shirts for skins? Bowling? Now that's a fun game. All right, this is serious. This is a real bowl. We're bowlers now. Put her there. Exhibition it is.
This is where the fun begins. You get to select not only the match location, some of the top bowling venues all across the land, but the oil.
Tokyo.
Yes, but also the oil pattern. You got your top hat, you got your flat oil,
Oh, wow.
ramp oil, blend
I didn't
oil.
realize this was even a consideration.
Oh, yes. That's why you're not supposed to stand in the lanes, because then the guy screams at you.
That's why. He doesn't want you messing up his pyramid oil pattern. I wonder what they use in like a shitty bowling alley.
They use like canola oil from the snack bar. That's why the aroma is so different.
Which oil pattern would you like to partake in?
I'm a top hat man.
Let's go with top hat then. That's fine with me. I don't know the difference.
So this is where the fun begins. This is the bowler registry where you can add your own player.
Oh.
Any
I
sort of
like
kind.
that. I always like that.
And as you can see, you can choose from these puzzle pieces. One that looks like above the genital area.
Oh god.
The fupa.
That's quite an overhang looking thing. Look at the face. That looks like he is just trapped in there in some sort of polygonal hell. It looks like something from Spy Kids.
This is the best part. They tease the type of player you can create, and now look at the faces that they give.
Oh my god. It looks like Walter White, sort of.
Jesse!
Grumph.
So now you get to choose, of course, your face.
Oh, jeez. These faces are... Oh my god! Oh, good lord. Wow. These are truly the faces of bowlers. Especially this one. This looks like Cypher from The Matrix. Small, medium, or large. That's all you get. Okay, goatee, mustache, beard, clean. Whoa, clean is definitely not good. What's going on with his mouth? It's like he's just like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna go with mustache.
Now, right now you have a skin color of A.
Okay.
That's B, and that's C. C is corpse color.
I see that. He is very green. He looks like an orc or something.
He looks like a grape you find underneath your fridge.
I think I need to...
Oh, look, it's the zombie guy from Ocarina of Time.
This is getting very grumph at this point.
So now the moment you've all been waiting for, Grump.
Look how big he is. Grumph, I think, is a natural danger zone player. We're gonna hook left.
Ooh, I like the idea of that.
Oh,
Look at-
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of power. It's a lot of. It's got a lot of grumph on it. Okay.
Not bad for a dead guy.
He's got very hairy arms too. I didn't realize that the game would know to actually base it on me in real life.
You know, the crowd looks more dead than Grump.
Yeah, look at that crowd. Jesus Christ. That's horrifying. Let's get this done, Grumph.
I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah, that was looking good. Oh my god, I'm insane. All right, I've had enough.
At this point, things were not looking good. Sure, Aqua had interest, but those interests lied solely in creating Grumpf, the corpse bowler. If I was ever gonna hook him on the sport, I had to act quick, and thankfully, I knew just what time it was. It is now time for Wii Sports.
All right.
Here we go. I like this game because the crowd is like alive this time.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a little more realistic.
They're jumping up and down. They're having a great time. Look at that lady shaking her head with those lips. I have a very distinct strategy when it comes to Wii bowling. I go all the way to the right like this, and it works for me. And I haven't seen anyone else do this. Go all the way to the right, hold the Wiimote upside down with this finger. Pull the trigger and give it a little flick and a twist. And, all right, that was a bad example, but you get the point. I mean, a spare will get the job done. That's not so bad. Boom!
That was definitely a boom and not a doom.
We're Costco guys.
Leave it to me to develop a very lazy method for Wii bowling while sitting down. Even lazier. It was a lot of work to like get up and do all this on the Wii. You know, I'm not much of a bowler. I think you do have more experience in it than me.
If what you're trying to say is I've spent more time on the old oil slick, I think you'd be correct. I'm a bit of a pinhead, okay. Now watch this. So, up until this point in the video, I was hiding a arguably earth-shattering truth. That being that I haven't bowled in like 20 years. I have no idea about anything with regards to bowling. But in order to sway my friend from a life of crime, I had to pun intendedly roll with it. Which leads us to the main event, the bowling alley.
Yeah, work to do.
He was starting to like it.
I'm gonna clean this one up right here. I almost did the split. It's not bad.
He even named his bowling ball.
Call this Ruby. Named her Ruby because it's like.
But like the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Aqua's skateboarding delinquent side bubbled to the surface, and with it, a question that would change the trajectory of our lives.
All right, let's make this game interesting. Loser has to what?
Eat something from the snack bar.
Okay.
If you're asking yourself why I proposed that, look up hubris in the dictionary. And so, the great game began. With high intensity, straight out the gate.
You stink.
I'm through. And just like that, I was on the board with a massive lead. And it seemed that Aqua was feeling the pressure and pain.
One time when I was bowling, last time I went bowling years ago, there was something gross in one of the holes. True story. I felt wet.
Meanwhile, I was playing the best bowling of my life.
I'm going full effort here. Full effort, going for the strike. There's something in my eye.
But it was clear to me, Aqua was not going down without a fight. The snack bar menu was laying heavily on my mind. If I was going to win this, I'd need to start rolling big. But then luck came roaring back to Aqua. Even when he missed, he seemed to score.
laws of physics.
Backwards hat.
And with his newfound luck came the bravado of a man with a criminal skateboarding past. His taunts knew no bounds.
It's me, I'm the kingpin. That's cool, right? Spare me. Start thinking what you want to eat from the menu.
In this desperate position, I only had one move left. Taunt back.
Play with your ball.
Ruby?
See, you've been playing with the best ball, that's why.
It all came down to this for me. Knock down the pins, win the game. And this is what happened.
What if we do best of 3?
But Aqua would soon witness the genius that is I, the Greg Seago. For I found a loophole. The snack bar served flavored seltzer, and this harmless concoction of delightful effervescence would surely do no harm to me, my body, and my soul. Cheers, idiot, for I am the true winner. So, as you can see, I'm not really dead. Thank God. I thought it would be funny to end the video like that, but, you know, Aqua being the more business-savvy mind out of our tandem, said killing off me 4 episodes into this YouTube endeavor, it's not really good for the longevity of the GREGnAQUA brand, and he had a good point. So instead, I wanted to share with all of you something far more unbelievable than the untimely death from a seltzer gone bad. And brace yourself, this is something none of you would expect. It's that intense, that crazy, that unbelievable. And it went a little something like this.
I am actually liking it less and less as we play. I like it less, steadily less and less. Greg likes it more and more.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah, I think I hate this game. Whoa! Greg! Gregory! You didn't have to kill me. I've never seen you enjoy anything so much. You've
Never seen me enjoy anything.
Yeah, seriously. The one thing most people dislike, Greg is all about it. Greg is now playing for both of us and actually getting really good for some reason.
Back-to-back jacks, baby. Just for a turkey.
Yeah, true. Let's see it. Turkey! Nice! Checking in again. Greg refusing to leave the bowling alley. Actually improving.
I feel very good about myself, probably the best I've ever felt. How do you feel? Tell us in the comments.